little cold from three, but that is so deep. Pretty good defense, but a clutch three-pointer.
You mentioned foul Carson Tout. He's only a 44% free throw shooter. The guy not to foul is Shrewsbury, who's shooting at nearly 80% from the line. And he is our Daisy Cottage Cheese player of the game. 20 points on 8 of 17. A fantastic performance. Again, coming off the heels of 4 games, scoring just 22 combined points.
Well, he's the focal point of every defense, right, in the league. If you take him out of his game, you have a better chance of winning. So he's got to adjust to that and actually force the action like he did this afternoon.
Door left open for BC. Don't need a 3 here, but lots of time coming off the clock for the Eagles. Deep 3 paid. No. Rebound tapped out Hastings. Now you might need a 3 if you're BC. And a timeout called by Earl Grant. He will have 1 remaining with 25.6 left. We'll be right back in 30.
Notre Dame makes this improbable comeback. They were really stagnant offensively in the first half, but he's broken out in the second.
Trailed by 13 at the beginning of the second half. It was 11 at halftime. Boston College still has an opportunity, though, down 5 with a timeout and 25.6 seconds to go.
Well, keep your eye on Luka Taves here, inbounding the ball. They're going to try to come back to him for a quick 3.
Kick out Kapke. Corner 3 won't go. Got his miss. Payne puts one up from downtown. No. Kapke again the rebound. Taves launches. Hits. And there might be an extra whistle underneath as Hastings went tumbling to the floor. No, it appears like they played on.
Great job to get him involved in this game, and just the offensive rebounds. Those are the easiest 3s to hit. Number 10's been sensational in this game. Now things get really interesting.
4th 3 for Taves. He now has 14 points tonight. That's an ACC season high for the sophomore from Japan. 2-point game here. Both teams with at least 1 timeout. I beg your pardon, Boston College without a timeout. Both teams in the double bonus. They just put a few extra tenths of a second on the clock, so 10.3. How quickly do you foul here if you're BC?
I like to get 1 trap and see if they'll float a lazy pass so you can come up with a steal, and then you have to get right on top of it. Remember, if you're Notre Dame, you can run the baseline here coming out of the dead ball.
Carson Tout out of the game. He is Notre Dame's worst free throw shooter. This is the best free throw shooting lineup on the floor for Micah Shrewsbury. Logan Imes, the inbounder, and he is able to run the baseline. Instead, pitches it to Sundra. You got to foul quickly here. Boy, lots of time coming off. BC wanted to jump ball. 3 seconds, though, came off the clock. And now it's Shrewsbury headed back to the line for Notre Dame.
I love the out-of-bounds play drawn up by Shrewsbury to get someone open. I think it's one of the worst rules in sport. I don't know any other sport where you can throw the pass out of bounds and come back in and play. But they got the right guy to the free throw line.
Shrewsbury tonight, 3 for 5 from the line. Chance to make this a 4-point game. No timeouts for BC. And a timeout taken by Micah Shrewsbury.
How good has Shrewsbury been in this second half?
12 points in the second half alone on 50% from the floor. A couple of big free throws.
A quick three-pointer and then foul right away. They have no timeouts. If you're Notre Dame, you don't want to make a foolish foul here.
Payne the inbounder and one of their best three-point shooters. Trying to get it in. Does the Kapke pitch back Payne. 5 to go. Quickly to the rack, lays it in with 2.5 seconds to play. And Evan Burrows just pointed to grant BC a timeout. But according to our in-arena stats, they don't have any timeouts. And Earl Grant looked back onto his bench and wondered who called the timeout, as if it wasn't him.
Oh my. Is this a Chris Webber situation?
This could be devastating for Boston College.
It looked like they granted him a timeout.
Clear as day, Evan Burrows, one of our officials, blew the whistle, pointed to the BC bench, and yelled timeout.
What a play to draw it up. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better bucket. And he grants BC the timeout, which you're telling me they don't have.
And we are receiving word that one of the BC players called timeout.
They didn't have a timeout. They didn't have a timeout, correct?
And so it'll be a technical foul on BC. 2 shots for Notre Dame plus the ball. And it was Luka Taves who called timeout for BC. Well, it's tough for a young man who's played so well tonight. 4 big threes for the Eagles. And Serta has just put this game on ice.
Yeah.
7 for 7 from the line tonight, Cole Serta. Notre Dame trailed by as many as 13. They have lost 5 games in a row, 4 by double figures, and now Logan Imes calls timeout. It looked, at least at halftime, like BC was in full control of this game. Credit to Micah Shrewsbury, credit to his staff and players. They completely flipped the script. And
they just made a critical mistake on the timeout. It was still an opportunity to win the game. And give credit to Notre Dame for their defense as well. It's been really good in the second half.
Now, Boston College is just 32% shooting in the second half. Top with the catch, fittingly, and that will do it from South Bend. Notre Dame with their largest comeback win of the season.